Hello, good evening, guys. Welcome to UPTALKS. Welcome to the second episode of UPTALKS with Sarbajeet. Between 1933 to 1945, thousands of Nazi camps operated where prisoners were beaten, starved, and tortured. The experience was so horrific that survival was almost impossible. Punishment and death were random. Can you think of finding the meaning of your life in such conditions? I'm Sarbajeet and I'm a IT professional and I like reading books. Viktor Frankl is psychiatrist and is psychotherapist. He's also a survivor of those Nazi camps. He used his personal experience of suffering and developed a theory called logotherapy, which helped a lot of people to find the meaning of their life, even though there is suffering. So now the thing to ponder is how he is able to continue his research, even he went through a lot of suffering and brutality around. If I compare with the current situation in this pandemic, many people are going through various types of suffering, whether that's emotional or whether that's health or physical. People are struggling for their life. People are struggling for their for near and dear ones. People are struggling for oxygen. People are struggling for many more things. People are suffering very badly. But now the question is, do we want the current situation to compel us to be its product? Do we want it to be its product 100%? Can't we conquer and shine just like Viktor Frankl? Even I went through physical and emotional turbulence during last December due to COVID. I lost one of the precious person in my life, and it made a void in my life. I was in complete depression. After my coach Vinith recommended this book, Man Searches for Meaning, I got a different perspective altogether. We have to accept that if there is meaning in life, there must be suffering. There must be meaning in suffering. Suffering cannot be avoided, just like death. That could be emotional suffering, or that could be physical or health. So, what should be our state of mind during suffering, and what type of choice we should make? I'm going to share my learning from this book, Man Searches for Meaning. First is keeping the hope alive. Keeping the hope alive, even though you are going through suffering without any end date. Prisoners at Nazi camp were unsure that when their suffering would end. The same is the case now. We don't know when this pandemic is going to end. Last year we were thinking that pandemic will end by January or February, but still pandemic continues. Even it became more intense. So there are situations where there is no end date, but we still keep our hope alive. Second, we should have a future goal at any point in life. We should have a why to live for. As one famous author says, he who has why in life can can bear with almost anyhow. Whatever may be the situation, he can go through it and he can conquer that if he has a why. Third is shape your fate by action based on your circumstances. We have to remember that there is no situation in life which will repeat, and each situation call for a different response. So we have to take our decision, we have to make our choices based on the circumstances. Just like in chess, there is nothing called the best move. It depends on the current settings of the game and make the move. We make the move. There are always choices to make every day, every hour. It gives us opportunity to make decision. Now it's up to us whether we want to be the prey of the current situation, or later we want to be proud of ourselves that we made those decisions. We made those decisions during the pandemic. We made some great choices during the pandemic. I would like to end my speech with a famous quote from Stephen Covey, who says, I am not a product of my circumstances. I am a product of my decisions. So make your decision right and make it meaningful. Make a meaningful life. I hope I have added some value to your life today. Thank you.